This is a kind of fun problem. I don't know if you'll appreciate it as much as I do, but it's kind of nice. We're given, or we're told what we want our parabola to do. We're told where the vertex should be, and we're also told another point that it should pass through. That will uniquely determine this parabola. So I'm going to start off with y equals x squared. That's the most simple parabola I know. And I know to get the vertex at 3, 4, I need to push it to the right 3, and I know how to do that. Replace x with x minus 3. Since it needs to go through the origin, and the vertex is up at 3, 4, this thing is going to have to be flipped over the x-axis. I know I can reflect over the x-axis by multiplying my equation by -1. Another thing that I will have to do is shift it up 4 units to get that vertex where it needs to be. And I remember how to do that. You just take your original equation and you just add 4 at the end. So now I almost have this thing where I want it. So for example, this could model if we tossed something in the air and it went up 4 feet and it horizontally went a distance of 6 feet, then if I can make this thing go through the origin, I'll have a model for that. So what I need to do is compress this vertically, and really I need the compression to be, I need to think of it as happening before I shift up, because the shift up shouldn't be affected by this compression. So I'm going to have to multiply by some number. I know it's going to be a number between 0 and 1. I'm just going to call it A. And it doesn't need to be, the 4 at the end doesn't need to be multiplied by this number. So I've got my equation. I just need to solve for A. All I have to do to solve for A is take one of the points, not the vertex, but one of the other points that I know is on my graph. For example, I know the origin is going to be on my graph. Take that, plug it into the equation for x and y. So both x and y are 0. And now I have an equation with just numbers and A. And so that's going to allow me to solve for A. So I just multiply everything out. It's a linear equation in A. So I just want to isolate that A. I get 4/9. So I just replace A with 4/9, and I've got my model.